Welcome back to another Football Manager save video here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. We have 2 games in the league left to go before the end of the transfer window and a Carabao Cup game away from home against Birmingham as well. In the last episode, we went through all of the transfer signings we've made thus far. So you are up to date, I believe, with that. I showed you the Bright Arian B and Scott Twine signings. We loaned out Glenn McConnell. That happened a little while ago. So I believe you're up to date transfer-wise. So we're going to crack on. I do still have like £12 million available in my transfer budget. So if we decide that we found someone that we absolutely feel like we've got to sign, we have the money there to do exactly that. We could improve in goalkeeper. We certainly could improve in goal, although Liam Kelly is decent. If we look at the coach report, he is a good League One player. He was previously a decent Championship player, so we might look to sign another goalkeeper. Although last year he not had the most clean sheets in the league, but we had the best defensive record in the league, and he was a significant portion of that. And he's only conceded 5 in 4 so far this season, so it might be a little bit harsh to replace Liam Kelly. But a solid, top-quality goalkeeper can make the difference between achieving your goals and not achieving your goals. We would like the strikers to start scoring, however. That would be lovely if they could. We brought in Jay Stansfield on loan. He is yet to bag, but there is still plenty of time for him to do so. He just needs to settle in, that's all. Just needs to settle in. Hopefully, he will settle in sooner rather than later. I might look into it. I might look into goalkeeper, actually. We've got a rock-solid defensive line now, we believe, with the new signings we've brought in. We've got a really strong midfield as well. Hopefully the strikers start scoring. Goalkeeper is kind of the only place really left to improve upon, actually. So maybe we look to do that. I'll see what the Director of Football can provide me with potentially free agents first. None. All right, sweet. Transfers? None. Loans? Oh, good. I don't think I can trust my Director of Football to find me a goalkeeper of the required quality, do you? So we might have to do a little bit of our own digging. I think we will. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. And of course, come and join me on stream where you can watch it all live. And actually give me the transfer suggestions that you're probably screaming at your screen now. Ches, scout this person. I'm like, I would if you were here on stream to tell me. Wants me to start Mikey Johnston over Scott Twine in this next one. But I'm quite happy for Scott Twine to continue on the left-hand side. I do wonder whether he'd be better as a playmaker or just a winger. But with 13 finishing, I should probably try and utilise that, shouldn't I? So we'll start with the same team that won the last game against Preston. And hopefully we can make it back-to-backs. We are at home. I imagine Swansea would be favourites. Nabil Bentaleb, who turned me down to sign for them, starts for them. So wait for him to score a bloody screamer from 30 yards. Can we get some more points on the board, please, gents? Again, this season, avoiding relegation is the minimum aim. And we'll start off just aiming for that. Looking forward to FM25, actually, with the completely new engine. We'll wait and see if it's any good. Sergi Canos. 1-0 Swansea inside 3 minutes. He's not the ideal start to a home game, really, is it? Let's be honest. You saying it made my brain go, oh, maybe, but I don't know. Oh, deflected and in. Of course! Well, it was Nabil Bentaleb that had the shot, but it was new signing Arian B who deflected it past his own goalkeeper. Lovely. 2-0 Swansea. You've been terrible so far. Sort it out. I think I can't really say much more than that, can I, to be honest? Oh, good. Come on, then. Compound my misery. Take bloody time about it as well. Why not? Matt Grimes. He'll fancy his chances from this position. In front of the stand that's still being built. Oh, good. Good. Oh, get me back to the transfer window, please, because on pitch, I'm not very happy right now. It's like Liam Kelly knows I'm looking for a new goalkeeper and has put in a rubbish display almost to justify my doing so. Even Shola's having a bit of a shitter. That shows you how bad the game has been. Give Jack Morehouse a bit of a run out, why not? It's only 5 minutes, but he's a kid that's just still really promising, you know. Like, mentally and physically, and even technically, he's definitely a really good League One player. Can we get a consolation goal from the corner? Owen Beck, Bennett's underneath it, Grimes underneath it, Cabal underneath it. Good. Diop, Liam Bennett into the middle. Liam Bennett still going. Oh, consolation goal galore. Actually, it's a very good finish from that tight angle. 3-1. Ha-ha! Bugger. We're probably not far away from the relegation zone now. Never mind. Expect to see you all at training after that. You don't deserve a rest. Although we've got Birmingham away in 3 days' time, so you're probably going to get a bit of a rest. Oh, it's so annoying how everyone was a bit rubbish in that last game, because that was genuinely a winnable game. Never mind. I could say something like, I expect to see better, but they're managed by Vincent Kompany, for Christ's sake. We're the underdogs. St Andrews ain't that big, is it? Christ. Well, expect us to go out of the Carabao Cup hole as well. Nearly the worst... No, it is the worst possible start. Inside 5 minutes again. Oh, good. This is... To be fair, this is what I expected when we came up from League One. And we didn't have a season like this. Now we're going to have a season like this, it seems. Jay Stansfield scored. I was too busy doing something else on my PC. Jay Stansfield scored a goal. Let's have a look at the replay. I missed it in real time. Owen Beck with a throw on this near side. Sufanat Mwanta with a good first touch. And then a driving run. Was it a deflection? No, he's just poached it. Nabbed in on what I believe was probably a shot from Mwanta, but we'll take it. We are back within one. As long as we can still score goals, then that's half the battle. Like, what would be awful would be if we were conceding goals and not scoring. But we did grab a goal in the last game. We have scored here, and there's still a long time left to go in the game. It's at least a sign that things might be able to turn around, just like the scoreline has here. That is an own goal apiece, and 2 goals apiece. 2 bloody 2, lads! Actually, I think the own goal was in the last game, wasn't it? Regardless, 2 bloody 2, lads! Vamos! All right. What a game. Well, 2 minutes into the next half means we should concede a goal, right? Yep, there you go. Lee Buchanan. This is becoming a little bit predictable, gentlemen. We clearly don't switch on enough at the beginning of halves. Whether it be first or second, it's just not great from us, is it? Lee Buchanan, 25 years of age. Looks like a rather tasty player for this level. I mean, we've got 2.23 XG. We have had a decent game here, to be fair, against the team in our own division. But unfortunately, against the team in our own division in the cup competition, I mean, thankfully it's a cup competition. The board don't care whether we go through or not, but we played well, and that is worth noting. It's a positive improvement, so I'm quite happy to say, don't worry, lads, you did all right there. I'm pleased enough with that. Jay Stansfield has ended his goal drought, so I'm going to praise him, and hopefully he will be just as good moving forward. Let's give everybody a rest ahead of the game in 3 days' time. Christ, away from home. Sufanat actually played quite well in that. To be fair, the team that I just put out did play well against Birmingham, so I'd be tempted to actually just leave them in because they played well. But then at the same time, are they good enough? I mean, Birmingham are a championship side, so yeah. They've got to be half decent. Lucas Boye up top for them. Manuel Benson in there as well. Malang Sarr at centre-back. Dale Fry. Senny Dieng in goals. Middlesbrough are decent. But play with that pressure. You've got nothing to lose. There's nothing on the table here whatsoever other than the chance to impress. So, oh, God. Not again. Christ. Should be a good game, actually, Grimsby Colchester. It's certainly a winnable game for both sides. Ronald! Aha! Makes me feel like McDonald. Unfortunately, we are 1-0 down against Middlesbrough here. It's going to be a difficult 4th season, gentlemen. I say you've been unlucky so far. I'm just trying to keep the morale up Whilst the results aren't coming, if you can just keep people happy enough, then maybe when the form does start to come, they'll actually properly kick on. And Jack Morehouse, he's got the option out wide. He's going to drive on solo. Finds a brilliant through ball. Kebal! That's the quality of finish we paid £2.1 million for. 1-1 at the Riverside. And that was particularly well put together as well. Stansfield lays it back in support. Morehouse loves to get forward, and I do love that about him. And if he can provide that quality of assist as well. Why Cabal did a 360 spin before shooting, I'm not sure. Don't care. He scored. We're level. We might get a point. Oh, instant Middlesbrough attack from kickoff. It might be 2-1. We might not get anything. Marcus Force scores his first goal of the season. Isn't that entirely predictable as well? I don't really use in-game shouts enough, really, do I? I probably should use them a bit more, to be fair. Penalty. Good. Good. Okay. Swish. That'll be Marcus Force making it 3-1 Middlesbrough then. Stansfield on the breakaway. 6 minutes of added time. Cabal out wide. Again, we've shown some positive signs in this game. And Scott Twine has scored a good goal, and that's a nice counter-attack there. If only we could stop conceding goals immediately from kickoff within 2 or 3 minutes. That would entirely change the prospect of our season, wouldn't it, gentlemen? We'd have more than 4 points right now and be higher than 21st in the bleeding table. We lose by 3-2 to Middlesbrough, unfortunately. I'll tell them good effort, so I'll try and keep the morale up. I'm not overly happy, but I mean, ultimately, Middlesbrough are Middlesbrough. Shorty's out for 4 weeks. Good. Hull have made a sizable bid for Liam Bennett. Well, that was unexpected. Very unexpected. We don't need to keep him because we do have Mandy. I would like to keep him, but they've bid significantly above his market value. He could slightly improve from where he is right now. He's been a very consistent performer, but can I turn down £6 million? It's deadline day, so the price is inflated. They give me 3.9 million now, which I'm obviously going to try and negotiate. 20% percentage profit from next sale. They would have to sign a... I can sign a replacement player first if I want to. I will try and stretch it up to a little bit further. You'll give me 5 million up front and 1.5 million in instalments, which they will. Okay. Time to try and find a deadline day right back then. I'm a little bit stuck here. We don't need the right back. We do have Mandy. We do have Sambaram, who can still play at right wing back, who's still got something to give on occasion. Jack Kingdon can play at right back as well. So I'm not desperate for it. But if we think there's someone we can find... Liam Bennett transfer is set to be completed. £7.5 million total. It's done. Squad unhappy with club situation. Shola actually thinks I was right. Several players think Shola Shortai is right that I sold Liam Bennett. Think Shola Shortai is right that I shouldn't have sold Liam Bennett. We've already identified potential replacements and we'll be working towards a deal soon. We seem to be in control of the situation. Good. Good. Thank you. Finn Stevens is going to join on loan. I can't delay that. Finn Stevens is very good. And it would be a free signing. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Done. Relatively free. Finn Stevens is in, regular starter, leading championship player. Suits me down to the ground. Good. Finn Stevens is in. That was easily done. Mandy will still probably start because we'd like him to get a work permit next year. But Finn Stevens is in, and Finn Stevens is just as good, if not probably slightly better. So I think we've done well there. £7.5 million made, and we've replaced the player. Obviously, it sucks to sell Liam Bennett. He is Cambridge through and through. But financially, we never can look beyond a good deal for the squad. Nobody is not for sale, effectively, for the right price. And that was over twice market value. He was valued from like 1.4 to 3.5 million. We just made 7.5 out of that deal. We made 6.5 up front. We made 5 up front. Another 1.5 over the next 12 months. Or 3 years, I can't remember how the spacing was. And where are we? Liam Bennett. We get another 1.1 million after he's made 50 league appearances. You presume he's going to start at Hull, although wasn't James Bree at Hull? Well, no, that was Burnley. 20% profit made on his next sale, which probably won't happen, but we do get another 1.5 million over the next 3 years as well. And they had, that's it, Louis Coyle was their right back, who evidently they've just replaced, despite Louis Coyle having gotten a goal and assist this season. They've just replaced him with Liam Bennett, who's got a goal and an assist so far this season, but isn't as good as Louis Coyle right now. They also have Sistana, who's all right, certainly. Matthias Rocha, who's out on loan, who's all right, certainly. Jasper Moon, who's all right, certainly. But I can't turn down that sort of money, can I? I just can't. Brits has rejected us. We're not going to get us. Okay, so we're still in the goalkeeper situation. Not sure, but right back wise, we've made some money. Ultimately, is all we can say. We've made some money. Right. Well, that will do us then for today. Thank you very much for watching, YouTube. We've made some extra money and replaced him quite cheaply indeed. And obviously we'll be able to spend that money in the future. But we want to establish in the Championship first again. And to be honest, we kind of bought Mandy in anticipation of Liam Bennett leaving. It's just happened a bit earlier than we anticipated. So I'm fine. I'm genuinely fine. Hopefully you guys are as well. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Hopefully you're looking forward to more Football Manager. Hopefully there will be more of it soon. I'll see you next time.